Broke to a guy with a mask. Was broke to a guy with a plan. I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just gotta set like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta set like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running out the block.
BA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Check 55, Mike. Hey, pick your game up. Mike 55, Mike 55. Check pass, check pass. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line.
Naeem Hines, his first carry, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Rashawn Gary.
And all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the flag, watch the flag, watch the flag. Hey, kill. 47. Check 24, check 24.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Ridiculous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Prescott from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Scott. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Brent, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Akers. They try to run. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the markers. They'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Blankenship's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Strip that ball. Right there. 54. Right there. Going to 53. Rip left. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Prescott now. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Go time, baby!
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That's good for 22 and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into end territory. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. Or do you think early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I don't think you got it, son. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there, and it's 3rd and short.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
55 is Mike, guys, 55. You got nothing in there. You got nothing. Go to 54, go to 54.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott looking downfield for Godwin. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Intercepted by the Rams.
That's 3 picks he's going to throw in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
The Rams ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road, want to lean on their running game. This crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Hey, 47.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Getting open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws in his windows and just went open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They'll run on first down. Hines, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
The tackle by Jeff Okudah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Kill. Mike 54.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
First down, Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Cowboys nothing.
Target. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, let's get them home.
Now on 2nd and 16, Prescott sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Check. Watch 54. It's our time. Mike 54. Here we go, again. Here we go, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Let's go.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard area. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Rashawn Gary racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
On for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone and get you 6?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of
a big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
To Sammy
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, he's going to make a play.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Myles Garrett in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say,
Jake Bailey
that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Check, watch 54.
They begin the drive with Hines, and he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, they'll find Hines out of the backfield. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Hines. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Hines, the ball carrier.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. On the return, Jackson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. This is caught inside the 15.
The pass.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of 33
as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10.
So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get hurt.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now, Prescott. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we reach approach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They'll run on 1st down with Akers. A gain of 3, second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means they're one big score away from being right back there.
And the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. A huge play that time for the Rams. 48 yards.
1st down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A 6-yard
6 there on 1st. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
5-yard line.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Carter lining up for the extra point.
So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now, you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we had thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out. To the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Rams.
On first down, Akers. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. Going for the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And this one off to Gordon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
He's tackled at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
Here we go. 47. Right there, 54.
Here's Prescott. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a Cowboy.
We may be looking at the scoreboard. This offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And very little running room there.
The ball carrier.
He did get a couple up to the 49.
Just shy of midfield.
In the first half, he was held in check and on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Mike 54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Here we go, 46. Hey, one set. Check, Mike 54. Here we go. 46.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and they'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The 3rd quarter.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch the slap.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Arlington. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Stafford. Got an open man. It's Scott. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
22 yards.
A good pickup there at 22.
Los Angeles.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run this with Akers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game. That game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number? Let's say 200 plus.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
To number 13. Touchdown.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. It's up. It's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10.
Makes the score Cowboys 20. Rams 10.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Rashawn Gary. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Third and long for Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
At the 31-yard
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And incomplete. He was trying to get it into Watkins, and it's 3rd down.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete to Cam
First down
Akers.
Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage to 9. Second and about a yard. Stafford looks to throw again. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Myles Garrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Down. Third and long.
The Rams on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Akers. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, L.A.
Cam Akers. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. One-score game.
And if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball and said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Know your job. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. There's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. Got a man, Slayton. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Darius Slayton, his first touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They might be thinking this is close to a...
Know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. but they can't worry about the last.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. T.J. Green with a pick.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the Rams' 5-yard line.
Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown there on the year. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On 1st down, Stafford here. Open man here is Scott, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
Set, blue 60. Watch by 4. 6-man. Check.
Now Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
To number 13.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout. Their second. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stafford. And he will find Scott on the right side, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Set, blue 50. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Omaha, renew. Mark 54.
On 1st down at Stafford. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. To try again after the sack. Stafford on the crossing route, complete. It's Scott. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Blue 60.
On the ground, it's Akers. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Well, that last one makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Cowboys, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
For the wins, came in the top on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't